Athens is a very walkable city. Everything is near one another. However, if you're actually going to walk to every single landmark in Athens, there's going to be lots of walking. And that's why bike tours are so popular in Athens. In just 2 hours and a half, you get to see absolutely everything of the city center, which would have taken you 8 to 10 hours of non-stop walking if you had done all of that on foot. Let's have a quick look at the map of Athens for you to understand what I'm talking about. Without a bike, the must-do landmarks that you're gonna visit on foot or the Acropolis, of course, but also the ancient Agora, the neighborhoods of Plaka and Monastiraki, the Syntagma Square, and the Acropolis Museum. Now, this is all great stuff, but you're kind of missing out on two very nice areas. Over here, Philopappou Hill and the Theseo Flea Market, and over there, the Panathenaic Stadium, the Temple of Zeus, and Hadrian's Gate. And that's what makes this bike tour so great. You get to cover way more ground, and since these are e-bikes with an electric assistance, it's not even that tiring. All right, so the tour will start at their office, located 2 minutes away from the Acropolis Museum. From there, you'll ride along the Dionisio Areopagitou walkway with great views of the Acropolis. And as you will see, the tour will mostly be on pedestrian alleys. You'll never be mixed up with cars. You're then gonna have a little uphill section as you're climbing Philopappou Hill. But don't worry, these e-bikes will do all the heavy lifting for you. And that will lead you to this fantastic viewpoint on Philopappou Hill. Look at this view. You'll get some historical information, and then we ride to the Theseo Flea Market, which, in case you didn't know, is a great place to buy local handmade souvenirs. Theseo is a wonderful neighborhood, very green and much more relaxed than places like Monastiraki or Plaka, so perfect for cycling. Next up, you're going to cycle along the ancient Agora, featuring the famous temple of Hephaestus. Next, we ride to the Cathedral of Athens, where you'll get a 10-minute break to go inside and take some pics if you want. If you've never entered a Greek Orthodox church, this is your opportunity, so take it. Next, we ride by the Roman Agora, and that means we're entering Plaka. This is the oldest part of Athens, and everything's gonna look very picturesque there. Then, as you exit Plaka, you're gonna hop on a cycling lane in order to reach the Zapion, which is this beautiful neoclassical building inside the National Garden. Then you're going to go and have a look at the Panathenaic Stadium, which is where the very first modern Olympic Games were held 130 years ago. Then you're going to ride through the National Garden for a few minutes until you reach Hadrian's Arch, 2,000 years old and still standing strong. And opposite to that, you have the archaeological site of the Temple of Zeus. This tour lasts 2 hours and a half, and as you just saw, it covers a lot. The price is around 50 euros per person, and they run multiple tours every day, usually one in the morning and one in the later afternoon in order to avoid the midday heat. Now, how can you book this tour? Well, as usual, I'm going to leave the link in the description box down below. In case you're watching this video on your TV and you don't have easy access to those links, you can scan this QR code with your phone. It will lead you to the same page. The link will bring you to the Get Your Guide website. Now, it's possible you'll see multiple experiences show up. If that's the case, the first one is the one I'm recommending. But of course, Get Your Guide always has tons of other cool activities. So if you see something else you like more, no worries, you can go for that one instead. And speaking of Get Your Guide, big shout out to them because they're sponsoring today's video. They have over 100,000 activities on their website, spread over 150 countries. And that's what I love about Get Your Guide. Everything is centralized in one place. You don't need to start Googling stuff and end up on random websites left and right. I just came back from 2 weeks in Vietnam and Thailand, and I booked all my excursions there. Everything's in English. You have free cancellation up to 24 hours, which is very flexible. And there's a 24/7 support in case, you need help. All right, I'm going to leave you with these two videos. The must-do tours when in Santorini and in Mykonos. And there you go. This is for today. Hope you liked it. See you in the next one. Bye.